Team that is not legit are the Houston Texans. A team that is not legit right now is the Houston Texans. Let me tell you the game for the people in the back. I need all you Houston Texans fans to slow it down, baby. Pump the brakes and hold on for 1 second because I know what everybody's saying right now. The Houston Texans are back. CJ Stroud threw for 4 touchdowns. The Texans blew out the Baltimore Ravens 41-10. And now suddenly everybody's crowning them as contenders again. I'm hearing Super Bowl sleepers, top 5 offense. CJ Stroud is elite. The defense is this, and this. Stop it. Because this is the truth. Guys, the Texans are still one of the most overrated teams in the NFL. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. The Texans are still one of the most overrated teams in the NFL. This game did not prove that they are great. This game proved that they can beat up a broken and banged up roster when everything goes their way. Yes, CJ Stroud looks sharp. I'll give him that. He diced up the Ravens defense, spreading the ball to 7 different receivers and hit Xavier Hutchinson twice for touchdowns. But let's just be honest. Who he did it against? Who did he did it against? When the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Baltimore Ravens a couple weeks ago, we were like, oh, it's the Bengals. They're banged up. They're this. At least they had Lamar Jackson. The Ravens defense is still missing half of their starters. The secondary was decimated. No Marcus Williams, no Kyle Hamilton. Their corners were practice squad levels backups at best. And still the Texans are acting like they just lit up the 85 Bears. Guys, yes, Houston Texans did score on his first 8 drives. They didn't even punt until the 4th quarter. Sounds impressive. But when you get to free releases down the field, wide open receivers every other play, that's not dominance, that's opportunity, and they took advantage of it. They did what a good team should do against a broken one. But that doesn't suddenly make them elite. Now flip it to the other side. The Ravens offense was without Lamar Jackson. Dead on arrival, in my opinion. Cooper Rush looked like a deer in the headlights. 179-yard passing yards, half of them coming on 2 plays. Derrick Henry, who was supposed to be the engine of the offense, got smothered for 16 yards on 9 carries to start the game. So yeah, Houston Texans defense did look dominant. They controlled the line. They first turnovers. Jalen Purett grabbed 2 picks. Their front 7 swarmed, and they allowed only 207 total yards. But then again, who they did it against? A backup quarterback, a flat offense, and a running game that completely lost his identity without Lamar Jackson's mobility to open up the field. So guys, here's the real question. Are the Texans good? Sure. I'll give them good. But are they back? Elite AFC team? Not even close. Let's not forget, before this game, Houston has been struggling. CJ Stroud was getting hit more than any other quarterback in football. The offense couldn't finish drives. The defense was giving up chunk plays. And now one blowout against an injury-riddled team suddenly makes them a contenders again? No freaking way. They still got to prove that they can beat good teams. Teams that are healthy, teams that can pressure Stroud, teams that can force him to make tight window throws instead of wide open reads. They got the Seattle Seahawks coming up. One of the best pass defenses in the league. Let's see if CJ Stroud still looks decisive when he's staring down Woolen, Witherspoon, instead of backup corners back in Baltimore. Here's what people forget. This is exactly what Houston Texans do. They tease you. They show flashes. They dominate one week, and then they completely vanish the next. D'Amico Ryans has his team believing, sure, but this roster still isn't built for sustained success. The offensive line is inconsistent at best. The run game is hit or miss at best. And that defense, while fast, still gives up big plays at a team that can stretch the field. This was fun to watch. It was flashy, but it's fool's gold. Because when Houston runs into a team like the Buffalo Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the momentum is going to fade real freaking fast. CJ Stroud is talented. D'Amico Ryans can coach. But until the Texans can do it against a playoff caliber competition, not backup quarterbacks and a busted defense, I'm not buying the hype. They are not contenders. They're a 500 team at best. This team has played their best all season long. So I'll ask you this, Man Out Nation. Are the Texans actually legit AFC threats? Or are we falling for the same hype train we do each and every season for the last 3 for the Houston Texans? Guys, drop your thoughts. Drop your comments because it's a live interactive show and I want to hear from you. Subscribe, hit the like button, and remember, we're live Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. East Coast time. But now,